Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Rosa from Brawl Stars. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyebrows. So we're going to move over to the left side and draw an angled line. Starting from the outside, we're going to come down and in with a straight line. Now let's leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the inside, draw an angled line going up and out. Now from the ends, we want to draw two short angled lines going up and in. Start on the outside, then the inside. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's close off the top with an angled line. Starting from the outside, we'll come down and then in, and then go up and out on the right. Now we're going to tuck two circles in underneath the eyebrow for the eyes. So starting on the left, we're going to step in, curve around towards the bottom of the eye, go up and in underneath the eyebrow. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now on the inside of each eye, we're going to draw a small oval for the pupil. So starting at the bottom edge of the eyebrow, curve around to the bottom, and back up towards the top. We're going to fill that in black. And let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to move to the center and draw the nose. So let's start on the left, we're going to draw a curve, coming down and then back up on the right. Now from the top of the nose on the left side, we're going to draw a circle for the glasses. Starting up here, we're going to go around, over the eye, down to the bottom, and then back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going in the opposite direction, over the eye, to the bottom, and then back up. Now we're going to draw the bridge of the glasses just up above the nose. So we're going to start on the left side, we're going to curve up, and then down. We're going to step up and draw that same curve. And then from the nose, we're going to step down and draw the mouth. So we're going to start on the left side, we're going to draw a curve, coming down and then up. Let's give her some eyelashes on the side. Starting on the left side of the eye, we're going to angle up and out, and then we'll angle down and in. We're going to fill that in black. Do the same thing on the right side. Going up and out, and then down and in. And we'll fill that in black. Now just going to thicken up the top edge of the eye. Stepping up, we're just going to curve in behind the eyebrow, and we'll fill that in black. Now we're going to add a thick band around the face. So starting on the left side, just up above the eyelash, curve up in the middle, and then bring that down on the right. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, coming down underneath the mouth. So we start on the left side, we're going to curve around, down towards the bottom, underneath the mouth. And we're just going to pull that up towards the right side. We're just going to round out the top corner. Let's add the arms of the glasses. Starting right where the glasses meet the eye, we're going to angle up and out. Step down, draw that same angled line coming in towards the glasses. Now we just want to thicken up the outside. So we step up, we're going to draw another curve, going up, and then down on the right side. We just want to round this out and come down towards the bottom. Starting on the left, we're going to round it out, curve around. We'll try to leave an even space gap all the way around. We're going to come up on the right side, and then round out the top. Now we're going to add a large half circle along the top of the head. So we start on the side of the head here, curve up and in towards the top, round this out, and then come down and in on the right side. Now we move to the inside and draw the eyes. So on the left side, we're going to draw an oval, move over towards the right and do the same thing. And we're going to fill the eyes in black. Now I'm going to draw two angled lines on the top of each eye. Starting on the left, we're going to angle down and in. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's move to the side and draw on the spikes. On the left side, we draw two angled lines. Starting at the bottom, draw one angled line going out, step up to the top, draw the same length line. Now we're going to connect the tops with a curve, going up and then in. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're gonna line up the top line and going up and out towards the right. Line up the bottom, do the same thing. Now we're gonna connect those 2 points with a curve. Now let's add in the spike. In the center, we're gonna step up, start with a point. From this point, we're gonna angle down towards the bottom corner and then go up towards the inside corner. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Stepping up in the middle, angle down towards the bottom, and then we'll go across towards the inside. Now we're gonna add a small half circle at the top of the head. So we're gonna start on the left side, we're gonna curve up in the middle, and then back down on the right. Let's add 2 smaller points on the side of the head. Starting on the left, we're gonna angle down and out, and then we'll come down and then in. Let's line this up on the right side, going down and out, and then back down and in behind the head. Now let's move in and draw on the side of the body. We're gonna start on the left side. Underneath the head, we're gonna curve out and down towards the hip. Go to the right side, curve out and down towards the right hip. Now let's close off the bottom. Starting on the left, we're gonna curve down and then up on the right. Now we're gonna step up and draw that same curve to the bottom of the shirt. Let's move up and draw on the collar. From the left side of the body, we're gonna step in, draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll close off the bottom with a curve coming down and then up. Let's move to the side and draw on the shoulder strap. From the side of the body, we're gonna step out, curve out, round this out and pull that in, just up above the shirt. Now let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're gonna step down in the middle, start with a short line going across. Now on the left side of that line, we're gonna draw a small half circle, curving in and then back out. And then from the bottom, we're gonna curve out and down. On the right side, we're just gonna curve out and down towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the leg. Starting from the left side, we're gonna curve down and then up towards the left. Go to the right and do the same thing. Now we're gonna go back to this half circle. Along the top, we're gonna curve up and out just underneath the hip. Go to the bottom of the half circle and draw that same curve going out. Now let's close off the end. We're gonna connect these 2 points with a half circle going out and then in. Then from the bottom of the leg, we're gonna curve up, in behind this curve, in towards the hip. Go up, in, and then we'll continue along the top. Now on the right side, we're gonna start from the hip, we're gonna curve out, and then down towards the bottom. Now from the right point here, we're gonna step down, curve down and up for the bottom of the shorts. Now let's add the cuff along the bottom. Starting from the left corner, curve out, and then back in. And on the inside, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're gonna connect the bottoms with a curve. Starting from the left, we'll come down and then back up. Now on the inside of the cuff, starting on the left, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the heel. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve down, and then up towards the toe. And we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw on the top of the foot. We're going to curve up, round this out, and aim towards the heel. We'll stop right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right, curving across, and then down. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw on the side of the leg. Starting underneath the cuff, we'll draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the foot. Do the same thing on the right side. Now on the top of the foot, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down, one right beside the other. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the shoulders. On the side of the strap, we're going to draw a straight line going out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to curve up and in behind the head. Going up and then hooking that in. Now let's add 2 circles on the inside. Starting on the left, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. We're going to add 2 spikes pointing outward. Starting on the left, we're going to go up and out, and and then angle in towards the shoulder. From the bottom of the strap on the left side, we're going to step up, we're going to curve out and down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now let's round out the cuff. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve up and then out. And I'm going to pull this in underneath the shoulder. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then in, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Now we want to do the same thing we did with the boot cuff on the wrist. Starting from this point, we're going to curve out and then back in. And then from the inside, we'll go in the opposite direction. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And then again, we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, going up and then down. Now we're going to add in the gloves. Starting from the bottom corner of the cuff, we're going to curve in and then back out. Now from here, we want to step up to create an overlap, curve down, around. Now I'm just going to pull this up towards the outside of the cuff. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside, curve around, then back out. We'll step up, curve down, round out the glove, and then go in towards the outside of the cuff. Now let's add 2 circles on the back of the glove. Starting from the outside, add 1 circle, come in, and draw the same thing. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Now we're going to add a spike along the bottom, and go down and in, and then back up. Then we're going to move to the outside of the glove and add 1 more spike. Angle out, and pull that back in. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Rosa from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.